Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We're here in Chapter the 10, Watcher of the Veil. We have been invading the Gi Caves to do Red XIII's trials at the behest of Bugenhagen, who I would have always called Bugenhagen in the past. I've always thought is it Hagen rather than Hagen, but obviously I am wrong. With Barrett by our side as well, we hope that nothing too bad befalls us. We dodged the one encounter that looked like it was going to be quite nasty to be solo for Red XIII, as we now step through a new gate. I wonder if there's a bench nearby.
Sounds like crying. As with good and evil, sorrow too assumes many forms. 45 years ago, a watcher fought his way here alone, and in his bravery took upon himself the burden of our hope.
I'm going to ask any questions about that. Wonder if I should see if I can craft anything at this point in time. Again. Let's just not fall into the pits of doom, you know? And the main issue that I've got is I've just recently played... Ah, there is a bench. Aha, boss fight, hoy! Is I've just been playing the Final Fantasy 16 DLC... The Rising Tide before playing this. So of course now all my memory of playing a Final Fantasy game is going to be weirdly mapped to something else. So this battle might be rougher than I would think. Or you would think. Once I start pressing the wrong buttons to do things. Alright, let's buy a few specially reduced goods. Wonder if I can actually do anything with the folio here, but I'm pretty sure we are maxed out. As in, we can't really do anything with our 5 pointers. That's for definite. With Barrett healed up. Let's see what happens next. Going to that side, are we? No extra treasure chests? Not a single weapon for Nanaki here? I definitely feel like I've missed that. Oh, an arena.
What is it? Their ire manifests once more. Do not underestimate this foe.
Talk about an axe to grind.
Why the hell's this thing pissed at us?
Ready?
Right.
And that's how it's done.
What was he doing then? Oh, that's unblockable. I didn't get any vengeance out of that. Ah!
Why, you?
Hey, Barrett, how about you, you take the heat for me? That'd be nice. Do I? I thought I had that. Oh, I'm looking at Red's menu. It's fine. Lifesaver, please. Ah, what the... I'm being drained. Weirdly enough, I'm being drained, but actually Barrett's being drained.
About damn time. Kiss my ass. You're up.
Don't worry about
I haven't even scanned you yet. Well, you got pressured. There we go. Barrett's got the assess. The leader of the Gi are people who were driven to extinction and cursed aroma spirits, rejected by the life stream. He and his clan have been sealed in an underground cave, left to fan the flames of their hatred and the red miasma that envelops them. Inflicting enough damage with pressure, which is obviously what we've done. A curse will activate when the soul flames possess a statue. Half HP, half MP, deplete ATB. Shrink battlefield staggering? Okay, oh no, wait a second. Shrink battlefield. Shrink battlefield sounds weird enough anyway. Dragon Gi Nattak will undo the curse. Doom? What the hell is this guy? Doom will inflict instant death after a certain amount. Oh, I pressed something here. Here we go. Inflicts instant death after a certain amount of time. That's all we need to know.
Here you go.
I mean, I need to stop getting flying around the place at this point as well. Glad we pressured him. Barrett's gonna die at this rate. I should guard more. I should totally guard. Let's get vengeance mode up. Barrett's just dying.
Leave it to me.
I guess all the damage being on one source ain't that bad. I think Barrett's gonna want me to stop getting him hurt so much.
Yes, it's my turn. Yeah, bring in the heat.
Because I'm really messing Barrett up at this point.
Don't worry about it. Give up. Not cool.
Well, I've already got limit for my bad play. I should just guard that whole combo. Get my vengeance mode up. Oh man!
Need my help, do you? Asshole! Special delivery. You let up now. Can't you sleep
Let's use Stardust Ray, because I think I can use limit while this is going off.
Who's up for a fight?
Fair amount of damage. Okay, this is what you said last time.
Where's the big bucket of water when you need it?
Sorry. It's almost there. You're mine. Only one winner.
Only I Stardust Ray. Oh, Stardust Ray.
Go for it.
Guess it's my turn.
You can assess.
Okay,
That's got to do some damage. Enkindled spirits of the Gi, summoned by Gi Nattak. They will unleash a curse once they find a statue to possess.
I'll give them hell.
My turn. That's
Can I manage to take out that many of them then? I don't know.
only one winner. End of the line.
No possession. Bad.
That's that.
Any more targets? Execration of the Gi.
There must be a way to stop him.
He just debuffed me with something. My HP has been halved. Oh, that's a bad one. I need more health back, please. So what summons do I have? Titan and nothing for you at the moment because you're not on there. Let's use Watcher's Respite.
Don't count me out yet.
Let's assume the remainder.
Kiss my ass.
I'm assuming I probably have to stagger the guy now to sort out myself. Just suck me in. Seems Lifesaver's gone off now. Is he draining my MP? Ah, this is here. When did that get there? We got Ramu. Are you weak to anything in specific? No. I guess Titan would be the best one to summon, really, when you look at it. We can raise our limit levels or partition ourselves upwards. Red, you're not supposed to be unconscious. Please stay conscious. Pretty please.
Let's turn this around. Give them hell.
It's not over yet.
Having only half HP is kind of nasty, isn't it?
Something tells me that isn't good.
You ready for this? Only one. What the?
having issues attacking them because they're so high up. Okay, well, my health didn't get up. Stardust Ray!
Only one winner. Sorry, that's that.
Stardust Ray is the way. How many are left? One Soul Flame.
Guess it's my turn. Want some more?
Do I have any heals? Yeah, I have potions. I have 3 Giga potions. I probably should use one of them. Oh, I got 3 debuffs.
You don't scare me.
He shrank the battlefield. He's draining my ATP.
I'm in.
Wouldn't mind doing that again. Coming at ya.
Yeah, I need to heal myself up again, but I'm probably better off using an item.
Just getting started. Gotcha. Please. Oh
All right. Watch and learn. Kiss my ass.
Oh my goodness, this is terrible. What he's done to me is just terrible. I've got 2 limit breaks that I could possibly use if I just pressure the guy enough to like knock him out, but I'm just wondering if I should just use a mist mega potion and try to build up.
Want some more?
I don't seem to be able to run away from that.
to shine.
Let's hope uncontrolled Barrett can do that a bit better. I may as well save these limit breaks for what's coming now.
About damn time. Asshole. Suck on this. Want some more?
Okay. Doom! No, don't Doom!
Leave it to me.
He's nearly staggered. Oh god, that counter goes down fast. We raised our limit levels, right? Howling Moon. Is that damage or not?
Don't take it personally, alright?
I don't know. Please hit your catastrophe now.
Form evanescent, rancor everlasting. Well done. You've become quite the formidable fighter.
Sure have. So, does this mean I passed the test?
I'm afraid that decision is not mine alone to make. Let us consult with one more qualified.
Okay. I mean, we're alive. It's all I could ever ask for. Thankfully, we had all those limits up and I did increase the limit level. That was actually that was in preparation for a big burst. To be fair, that was probably the one thing I did right. But yeah, skipping over from Final Fantasy 16 to 7, when circle is your dodge instead of R1. R1's your card. It was always going to be rough, and of course we started with the boss fight, right? Well, thankfully, skipping over to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I have a button that at least allows me to go faster than walk. At my own free will.
The Watcher of the Veil fought valiantly and offered up his life in defense of our home. As you see, he still watches over us to this very day.
Wait. Is that... Seto? My father? No, there's no way.
The poisoned arrows of the Gi transformed his body into stone, and there he has stood ever since, his watch eternal, our savior.
What about my mom? Did she know what had happened to him?
Oh. Why, of course she did. It was, after all, she and Seto who asked me to see her off the cave.
But why? Why did she never tell me the truth?
Because she knew that if she did, you would attempt to seek your father out all by yourself. Your parents strove to keep our Veil safe. But there is one thing they fought even harder to protect. You, Nanaki, their son.
She was afraid, because I was too small and weak.
Back then, perhaps, but not anymore, heavens no. You've become a fine warrior in your own right. And that is precisely why I brought you here. But this is not where your journey is meant to end, my dear boy. You must leave the Veil once more.
But I'm a Watcher now. I gotta protect our home, like he did.
Listen to me, Nanaki. When I first heard your friend's emphatic warnings, I dismissed them outright. No more than the ravings of misguided youths. When you've lived as long as I have, you start to believe you've seen it all, that no surprises remain. But I realize now how very foolish I have been. The eyes that I thought saw the world clearly have grown blind to new possibilities.
But...
I would hate to impede your progress any further. I bid you leave, Nanaki, before, like me, you become inured to your own ignorance. With sharper eyes and keener ears, go forth and in my stead seek the great truths of our world. Look after him for me.
Don't worry. We will.
You failed this trial, my boy. Continue your training and try again. Are you up to the task, Nanaki?
you bet I am. After all... I am Nanaki, Watcher of Cosmo Canyon, and son of Seto, protector of our Veil.
Hearken unto me. My name is Gi Nattak. O brave and noble Seto, I beseech you once more, hear the urgent pleas of my people. My thanks, Seto. You are as magnanimous as ever. The warrior Nanaki, and you, the Cetra. Come with me.
That was... Oh, an exciting turn of events indeed.
We'll back you up for 2,000.
No. This one's free.
Sure.
Please look after Nanaki for us. Blessings of the planet be upon you all.
We're being beckoned forward by a lot of things that we didn't expect to be beckoned forward by.
We will escort fellow Bugenhagen back home. Take care, friends.
Within that bee's flesh is a tumult of emotion. See to it that Nanaki remains safe. Oh. Our world is filled with wonders. I bid you seek them out.
I will do, but it's more confusing than not at this point. Oh, we gotta follow Gi Nattak no matter what. We've got our party back set up this way with Red and Aerith. It's not terrible, of course, so we're completely fine with this. Why would I be okay with this?
Can anyone explain to me why we're even taking this detour? Anyone? Because some of us are on a mission to secure the material we need to, save our homeland.
How can you talk like that in a place like this? I'm scared out of my wits here.
I don't know. This Gi dude's too nice to freak me out.
He may act nice, but who knows what he's planning. Stay alert.
He's too nice. What did he do that was exactly all that nice? Just said he was magnanimous. Called Nanaki a warrior. Sure, I guess it's a nice epithet. We just fought the guy, didn't we? Oh, the hell? You gonna send me across the Mako River of Styx at this point?
The home of the Gi lies beyond. Now let us begin our journey.
Not so fast. What's in it for us? Unless it's materia, you can count me out.
How strange you should mention materia. My people are also in search of it.
Okay, all aboard!
Would have stayed longer if I could, but I'll be back soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hurl.
Maybe try swaying with the rocking of the boat?
I wanna move less, not more.
Didn't seem to mind when you jumped aboard.
Ugh. Only because he mentioned materia.
Be quiet. The planet is listening. And what's wrong with that? Anything that reaches the planet's ears, in due time, reaches those of the Cetra. Unfortunately, the Cetra are not a tolerant people.
Excuse me,
Am I intolerant too? I'm Cetra.
You are indeed one of them, by lineage alone. You know not of their history. That has been lost to time.
Their history?
Consider your ignorance a blessing. The Cetra's past is fraught with horror and sorrow.
So there I am, on the ground, bleeding out, watching everything go dark. Thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. Only, it isn't. Suddenly, the wind picks up out of nowhere. It tugs at me so hard, it feels like it's tearing my soul right out of my body. Next thing I know, I'm back in the orphanage. But nobody can tell me who found me or how I got there. It's a miracle.
Sounds like what happened to me. Whole freaking army unloading on my position. I'm feeling every single bullet. But then, the wind starts blowing. 1 minute, I'm outnumbered. And the next, I'm alone.
None of it makes any sense. I somehow managed to beat the odds and wake up here, alone. Why in the hell did fate pick me?
Can't think that way.
Can't not think that way. Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass. And now that it's just me, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Hey, come with me.
Sure, but why?
I'll explain on the way.
Sure thing. You can give me a couple of seconds though, Biggs, because people in the chat want to know what I'm thinking because of my movements. I was thinking, this makes a lot of sense now. Okay, so this is not this wherever's Biggs. This is our Biggs. And weirdly enough, this isn't this place's Zach. This is our Zach from the same story, like timeline that Thingy should be in. Yeah. So that's why he got transported into the middle of nowhere with no one, and why the timing doesn't match up, because of course he brought Cloud to Midgar at the point where it wouldn't have happened yet. Their mission on the Maka reactor wouldn't have happened yet. Avalanche wouldn't have done that. So the fact that he got there when everyone was basically getting ticked off the list, and he found Aerith in the helicopter and all that the timeline did not add up. He didn't go straight from there to there. He died, Cloud went into Midgar, and then there was some time before the Avalanche happenings. But it all just was then. So they not only transported him, they transported him time a little bit to a certain period of time so we could witness that. It's like, okay. So if we look at like two places we got going, Zack and Biggs belong to the same place as everyone else does. And they're not just another timeline or it's another dimension entity. that's what it looks like. But it makes sense because now that makes sense of the fact of the previous incongruity about the timeline of the avalanche attack and Zack arriving at Midgar. No, Zack arriving at Midgar was weird enough, of course, but that shouldn't have happened. But the more weird bit was the time. Zack lives. Why is it now? This should be a few weeks, months or so. That babbling made no sense. Okay. To try and make it more succinct before we continue on after Biggs. When Zack has that confrontation with the soldiers, it should still be a fair amount of time until Avalanche attack the Mako reactor, and then in this dimension everything goes wrong, but in R1 of course it results in, like, you know, they blowing up the Mako reactor and making the big escape. There's a time between Zack's life, not non-alivant, death, and then, but he just ends up there at that time, coming back from that confrontation. So there's like a couple of months span that's also missing and everything too. This Biggs is the Biggs that we saw bleeding out and dying in the cutscene on our side, but is now on this side. So it's just, I'm sure it'll get explained better than I can. Let's continue on.
So, how's Cloud holding up?
Mako poisoning's done a real number on him. Doubt he's in for a speedy recovery either. But hey, hope springs eternal.
Right. If he does recover, you can bet your ass he'll act like it was nothing. Shrug it off and say he's been through 10 times that shit.
Are we talking about the same Cloud?
Come on. The guy's desperate to prove himself. Not like he needs to. Everyone knows he's a bona fide badass. Hey, why don't you try picking up some work as a merc? A Zack of all trades.
Why?
'Cause one's not enough.
I'll think about it.
I'll backtrack, by the way, on the fact that I think these are specifically our Zack and our Biggs, because it could just be Zack and Biggs as they went through the exact same period of time. All that's really important is that there was a time hop, as in like a period of time that just didn't take place after a bit, or just skipped forward to the avalanche attack. That's the only thing that's truly evident from what I've seen.
The top of the Shinra building?
Apparently, there are riots going on over in Sector 8.
How am I supposed to take my mind off?
Because I'm guessing there'll be no question about the state of Cloud. If it was our Biggs, then he would question the fact that Cloud is not up and ready.
A good date started.
Did you hear? Is this our punishment for...